Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Code with Sunny, and today we will be discussing the easy problem of LeetCode for day February, and it is the very first day for the month, and it is the daily challenge problem. Okay, so the problem name is best time to buy and sell the stock. Its index is 1 to 1 and it is the easy problem. Okay, but okay, so before moving on, I would strictly recommend you guys that yes, if you are able to solve this problem, there are a lot of variations of this problem, so you can just go over the section similar questions and you are going to find a lot of problem. So first you are going to do this one, best time to buy and sell a stock, the second part of this series of problems. Okay, so you can also see that yes, I have already solved on the, you can see the date is the 10th of January, and it let's move on to the third one, best time to buy and sell a stock, the third part. So you can see yes, I've also solved it on the 10th of January, and the fourth one similarly with the cooldown, that is the best time to buy and sell the stock with cooldown. So you are going to solve this one also, and like you need to solve all the problems, like because if you are able to solve the very first problem, which is actually the easy version of this problem, then you must need to practice for the variations regarding this problem. Like if you just go over the fourth part, it is the hard problem. Like it says that you need to complete like you need to find out the maximum profit in at most k transactions. Here you are going to use the dynamic programming efficiently. Okay, like I am also going to provide the code for all these problems, like I've already solved these problems like for a month ago, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm also providing these codes. If you are like facing some problems while solving this one, you are going to visit our description section of the video, and there you are going to find the solution codes for each of the problems. Like why I'm saying that I need to provide the solution codes, like if you, let's look over this one, this problem, best time to buy and sell stock, fourth one. I have completed this code. You can see I have written a well commented code, so you're not going to find out any difficulty in understanding this code and the approach that I have used to solve this problem. Okay, so for now let's focus over this problem, and yes, you I would strictly recommend you to do these problems also, and because it would like enhance your coding skills and to think about the problems, how to deal with the variations for a single problem. Okay, so let's look over only this problem first, that is the easy version. So you are given an array prices where prices of I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. So if I is 1, so the what is the price of the stock on the current day. So we want to maximize our profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. That is, if let's say you're buying the stock on the current day and it cost X amount, so you're not going to sell the stock on the same day, otherwise your profit like this is not valid. Like you're not going to sell the same stock on the current day. Suppose you have sold the stock on the same day, then your profit is about zero, because the price of the stock didn't change. Like if you have like bought the stock for amount X and you're selling the same stock at the X, then the profit would be zero. So you are going to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. And we need to return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return zero. That is, your maximum profit would be zero. So you would be given an array also. Okay, so array of max length 10 raised to the power 5. So we need to build out an efficient solution to solve this problem. Okay, so let's first move on to understand this problem efficiently with the help of some examples. Okay, so yeah, my board is opening. Yeah. Okay, so let's take an example 715. I'm taking this from the sample 364. Okay, so the problem asks that suppose you have bought the stock on the let's say the third day, that is at this one. Okay, so if you have bought the stock on this day, you need to sell the stock on any of the days, like any of the next days, like on the following coming days. Like you need to sell the stock on this day, or you can sell the stock on this day, or you can sell the stock on this day. Okay, so how we are going to find out the maximum profit? So if you write down the maximum profit like the equation, not calling it as equation, let's say max profit as the like general mathematical term, I can say. So max profit we need to have if we sell the stock on the current day. Let's say, right, if we sell the stock on ith day. Okay, so let's say that what is the maximum profit we can have if we sell the stock on the ith day. So maximum profit if we are going to sell the stock on that day, so you can see the selling price of the current, like if you sell the stock on the current day, then I would receive the value of price of I. So this will be the positive value because I am selling the stock on the current day. But we need to buy this stock on any of the days among the 0 to I minus 1. Note that I am using a zero based indexing. Okay, so if you are buying the stock, like selling the stock on the current day, your maximum profit, like you need to find out the value, so it would be increased by plus amount of price of I, which is the value of the stock on the current day. But you need to buy the stock on any of the previous days, that is among 0 to I minus 1. So your value would also be incremented by negative value of price of j. Okay, and your j must belong to 0 to I minus 1, both inclusive. Okay, so if you're not getting it right now, no need to worry about. Suppose that you have some number of values given in an array, and you need to just let's say choose the current value, and you need to just maximize this value. Let's say array of I, you need to find out the max value of array of I minus array of j for all I greater than j. Suppose you have this problem, you can easily solve this problem. I am leaving up to you guys to understand how the current problem can be transformed into mathematical terms regarding this. Okay, so let's focus over there right now. We need to maximize our profit. So what I am going to do is, like, I am fixing I belongs to 0 to n minus 1. For every I am going to find out the profit, and let's say the profit I am going to get is P0, P1, P2, and it goes up to Pn minus 1. These are the profits that I am going to get for every day if we sell the stock on that day. So our answer will be max of P0, P1, and it goes up to Pn minus 1. This will be our answer. So how do we calculate the profit if we sell the stock on the ith day? So this is actually the equation. So if we sell the stock on the ith day, we are going to have the increment, we are going to have the increment in the value as price of I, because we are selling the stock on the current day, and we need to buy the stock on any of the previous days. So I will subtract the value of price of j for all j, like for any j that belongs to the range 0 to I minus 1. Now again, what should be the suitable value to choose j within this range? Like we need to choose j among any of these indexes, okay, such that price of j should be minimum among all j that belongs to this range. Okay, because we need to maximize this term. To maximize this term, this value is already fixed, so we need to minimize this value so that the profit should get maximized. And to minimize this this price of j, we need to choose the minimum value. We need to choose minimum value among all the prices that are in the range 0 to I minus 1. Okay, we need to find out the minimum price of j. Okay, so if we find out the minimum price of j in the range 0 to I minus 1, and this value is already fixed, and we need to subtract that value, then we are going to get the maximum profit if we sell the stock on the current day. Okay, similarly, we need to find out the maximum profit for all the days, like P0, P1, P2 up to Pn minus 1. And if we are able to do that, our answer would be maximum of this one, because we can sell the stock on any of the days from I equal to 0 to I equal to n minus 1. Okay, so this is the main equation that you need to focus. That is, for every I, we need to find out the minimum value among 0 to I minus 1. And if we are able to get that minimum value, then let's call that minimum value as y. So our current value is fixed, which is x equal to price of I, which is fixed. So our answer, that is the current profit, would be x minus y, where y is the minimum value among 0 to I minus 1, because we need to maximize the current term. So we need to buy the stock with as minimum as price, like the minimum price we need to buy that stock. Okay, so this will be the current profit. So you need to find out for all the indexes from 0 to n minus 1 and print the maximum value for all the profits that we are going to get for the respective days. So let's focus over the code, how we are going to implement that efficiently. Yeah, so let me just move out to there. Yeah, so you can see minimum buy cost I've initialized with the prices of 0 and our max profit is 0, and going to iterate from I equal to 1. So I'm trying to sell the stock right now. So if I will sell the stock right now, so minimum buy cost, I will subtract it, and my current selling price would be prices of I minus the minimum buying price of the stock, which I am going to subtract it. So it will give us the profit, max profit, if we sell the stock right now. And we need to maximize with the already found maximum value, because the stock, like the maximum profit can be we can have the maximum profit among, like, selling on the any of the particular days, like among I to 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so we need to take maximum with all the profits that we have found till now. Okay, so also you need to update this min by cost every time, okay, with the current price, like with the current stock price. So min by cost will be again minimum of min by cost and prices of I, because if you try to find out the values, like for the any of the incoming days, you need to have the data of min by cost. That is, you can buy the stock on any of the previous days amount to 0 to I minus 1, right? And that value should be minimum. That's why we need to update this min by cost. And finally return the maximum profit, which would be like profit among, like maximum value among all the profits that we can have by selling the stock on the respective days from I equal to 0 to I equal to n minus 1. So the time complexity for this entire operation would be O of n, because we are iterating the arrays for n times, and the space complexity would be O of 1, because you're not going to use any extra array or something like that, taking n space. So okay, so time complexity would be O of n and space complexity would be O of 1. So okay, yeah, so this is all about this problem. Okay, also I am again recommending you guys to solve these problems, because this will help you to learn and understand a lot of new things, because these are the variations of this problem. And still, if you are getting some doubts, you can visit our description section of the video, and you are going to find out the commented code for all these problems which I am providing. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share the video.